Hello, I'm Kim Mason. I'm a registered dietitian here at Carson Tahoe Regional Healthcare, and we have a question here regarding kale. The individual is interested in kale, but wants to know more about a good tasting recipe. Indicates that they've tried it before, but they didn't really like it so much when they tried it the first time. But I say bravo to you for giving it another chance, because kale really is a very good food for you. It's just loaded with beta carotenes. It's got calcium. It's got vitamin C, and it even has a nutrient called lutein. It's really good for your eyes. So yeah, keep that in mind, because it is a good for you kind of a food. It's also in a food category along with cabbages and broccoli that all of that class of foods help to prevent cancer. And so you've got a really good food going there, so don't give up on it. My experience with kale is that it's a pretty strong vegetable, meaning the flavor is really out there, and it's better when you blend it. So meaning that rather than trying to eat it all by itself, infuse other flavors to actually maybe complement its flavor, and then it's great. One of the recommendations I would have for you is, if you're looking at kale going into a salad, take the very baby kale leaves, the nice and small ones, and use that for your salad rather than the older, more mature leaves, because they don't have quite the zip to them. And if you make your own dressing and add a little bit of garlic and tarragon into your dressing, it's a beautiful complement. Another way I like to make kale is that if you want it cooked, I usually start out with olive oil and a little bit of garlic, let the two of them saute together, then add my kale, get it all coated with the oils, let it get a little bit supple, maybe about a minute, maybe two, and then add about a tablespoon of water, put the lid on. And for about 3 minutes, let it go ahead and do a really slow cook. While that's happening, get yourself some pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds without the shells. Toast them up in a little bit of olive oil. Again, it can be done right on top of the stove. Get them good and coated. They'll turn brown for you. Right at the end, add a little shaker of sea salt, kind of coarse salt. And now what you do is you take the lid off the kale, you add a little squeeze of lemon, and put your pepitas on top. It's great. You'll really enjoy that. Another way to have kale would be for breakfast. A lot of people don't think of kale for breakfast. But if you can put it together with a host of other vegetables and put it on top of scrambled eggs, it's great. My favorite way of doing that is taking olive oil and garlic again, adding into that mushrooms, zucchini or yellow crookneck squash, getting them kind of cooked up. Then you add your kale, and then you add tomatoes, chunks of tomatoes into that. Let it cook just a little while. Take that concoction, put it on top of your scrambled eggs, add a little bit of feta on top. It's magic. You'll really love it. Yum. At any rate, for these and other ideas on how to put together food, we have a series of classes. They're called Edible Education, where you too can actually get involved with putting together foods in a good and healthy way for you. More information can be found on our website at carsontahoe.com. Thank you.